Alright, bro, so I'm doing this video on Dissin for Clout. Now, really, I'm not even supposed to be naming this video this, but you know how this shit go, man. Can't name my videos certain things because niggas have a tendency to flag my videos when I talk about certain artists. So, really, this video is supposed to be called Niggas Dissing and Hiding Their Hand. So, this gonna involve Jay-Z. Now, remember when Jay-Z had said something about Future's son? He had said, the Future nigga playing football with your son, taking a shot at Future, or just niggas saying, oh, this not a diss, he just mentioned him and this and that. Well, check this out, bro. If that's the case, if any nigga was to mention Blue Ivy and Beyonce, Jay-Z and B then would have that nigga blackballed from the industry, bro. They would have that nigga blackballed. They would probably secretly whack him, you feel me? Blame it on some poison or falling down the stairs or some shit, bro. That's how serious they are. They don't take that dissing shit lightly. Or sneak dissing or mentioning their kids' names or mentioning their family. Because they have an image to uphold to the Jews that they dick suck. You know what I'm saying? So, for niggas to try to say, oh, this just not a diss, or it's not a diss, everybody gets mentioned. Bullshit. Jay-Z can say that, but nigga can't say that about Jay-Z family. He can mention somebody else's problems, but hey man, it is what it is. So this came across because I was reading the comment section on a Joyner Lucas interview. Nigga had this Lil Pump. He had said somebody's pink dreads. He dissed him multiple times. Niggas like, oh no, it's not a diss. So you're not gonna say this is a diss and it? Fuck out of here, bro. All that shit is sneak dissing. Niggas is hiding their hands after they dissing. The shit is corny, bro. That's not how you make your entrance to the mainstream. Like, you think the people are that dumb? Yeah, they dumb enough to like Lil Pump, but they not dumb enough to fall for the little gimmick that you did, bro. If you taking shots, then don't hide your hand, bro. But you feel as if the label probably told you, like, look, the youth rock with Lil Pump for the moment. And we're trying to promote you as a long-term artist. He's a short-term artist. And the simple fact that you would diss him, you'd have to take that back. Because the little kids is going to look at you like, oh, you the hater. Oh, you don't like us. You don't support our music. You don't support what we listen to. Shit always happens, man. So the simple fact that he would take it back is like, bro, you already compromising. You know, I seen it with the I'm Not Racist video. My song's verse for the black people is way better than it. Shout out to my subs for pointing me to that. I didn't even know it existed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I ain't with this shit anyway. I ain't with all that shit. But, you know, it's a good verse. All that sympathizing, all that victimization and acceptance wanting and shit, bro. Fuck out of here. I don't want to listen to that bullshit. But for those that do, that's your way to getting in the industry and gaining attention. And you got all the pseudo-conscious black folks that'll rock with him. So, you know, it'll be between him and Kendrick, man. You know what I'm saying? The industry will hype up a beef between them. And I'm going to mention something too. This video wasn't supposed to be about this, man. But I got to mention it since I'm mentioning every fucking thing anyways. The motorsport video came out today. It's #1 on trending. Even though it's not that good, you know. Trying to promote. They trying to promote Cardi B. They really just holding off. Like I said, they holding off for the Grammys. And the Migos just dropped another song. Atlantic Records had dropped it on their YouTube channel. Migos and some fucking mainstream puppet that they trying to promote, I guess. See, it's a lot of little things y'all not noticing. The Migos, Quavo had previewed a diss towards Joe Budden. And guess what? The next day, Motorsport video drops. Another Migos video drops. And then they had, you know, that was just the whole point. To create promotion. To create some hype. Like, oh, the Migos, oh, he's gonna diss Joe Budden. Because they know they would talk about it on Everyday Struggle. And then they would drop a video. And then it would be #1 on trending. That's strategic. Even though it's corny. The shit is super corny. That, man, look, man, shit, it's a lot of lame ass shit, man. Them niggas, I was gonna name this video, another video where I talked about this. I was gonna call it Quavo Publicity Stunting. You feel me? Because his Instagram is Quavo Stunting. So I was gonna put publicity in that motherfucker. You know, because Migos didn't do gimmicks like this in 2014, 2013, 2015, hell, not even 2016. It took them till 2017. Really Bad and Bougie had dropped at the end of 2016. And it got hype around 2017. And that's when they signed because they were making hits. They were making street hits. And at that time, they was like, you know what? It's over with. We gotta get these dudes. The industry was like that. We gotta get y'all. Cause wanna be a freak no more, all that shit, bro. Handsome and wealthy, all that shit. Rich then famous, all of those hits, bro, that they was dropping. I don't like them niggas. Look, these niggas, the Migos is from the suburbs. Gwinnett County is the fucking suburbs, my nigga. Them niggas come from good homes, bro. But for niggas that do like that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is what it is. They make club bangers, you feel me? But you know they make hits, bro. They make hits, and the industry was like, we can't keep denying y'all. We have to put y'all in the game. So they gave them that bag. And, you know, they gave them that bag. So now they in a position of where they're doing gimmicks, creating fake beefs or saying people's names for attention, and then dropping songs immediately. Cornball, corny shit. The fans don't see it though. Fans don't see it. A majority of the earth don't see it. That's what I should say. A few do see it, but this is how you wear yourself out, and especially going at Joe Budden. That's a bad move because all of them kids, them young niggas, they rocking with Joe now. You feel me? A lot of them favoring Joe over academics. I said that at the beginning because he has more of a personality. Way more of a personality. More intriguing of a personality than academics. He was still that nigga fan base. That's why they had him, you know, Joe Budden had chose academics to be on Everyday Struggle. He had mentioned, he recommended to Complex. He had said that himself, if y'all didn't know that. So, academics wouldn't be up there if it wasn't for Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? So, he knew what the fuck he was doing. His podcast is doing his thing, you feel me? His podcast is getting higher numbers now, bro. It's systematic and strategic. He rocking and rolling, man. And he stays a topic of discussion with these rappers. His name being more rappers, you know what I'm saying? Rappers be talking about him more than they be talking about anybody else. Niggas scared to beef with rappers in their own fucking genre, you feel me? Niggas active rappers, you feel me? Niggas ain't trying to go at active rappers. Migos, Chance the Rapper, Lil Yachty. All the Russ. Them niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying? Say a name, bro. Them niggas ain't, come on now. Cornball shit. Cornball shit, man. But hey, if this is what's cool in this generation, then y'all see it for what it is. Like I said, Nicki had, you know, did her song with Lil Uzi Squirt. You know? And shit. It's trash. Niggas can get mad at me, I don't care. But yeah, this is the another video that I was supposed to make and talk about this subject. So, in the long run, this video was going to be called A Retrospective of the Young Money Legacy. And I was going to mention Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, and Drake. And I was going to say, whose legacy will be looked at the best when it's all said and done? And the answer to that is Drake. And I'm finna tell y'all why. I'm not a fan of none of these niggas. If you niggas new to my channel, I'm not a fan of none of these niggas that I just mentioned. Everybody that I'm talking about, I'm not even fans of, bro. I just pay attention. I always give people chances, bro. I swear to God, I always give artists chances. I gave Kodak Black garbage ass a chance. Always do, bro. Be like, okay, he gonna jump back on this institution shit. Nah. But I back on this shit. So, Drake, the way he handled beef. You seen when Pusha T dissed Lil Wayne, I think it's called Exodus something. Dissed him. When Gilly the Kid dissed Lil Wayne back in the day. Caught him wearing a chain and all that shit. You used to wear my chain. You used to, you know, all that shit talking about the slang. That shit didn't catch on. I remember being a young nigga seeing that video. I was like, man, I didn't say Gilly was hating, but I was like, man, this nigga it's more to this shit than what he's saying. This nigga gotta be lying. That's what I said. I didn't say he was hating. I said he gotta be lying. Then over the years of maturing, cause I was 12, 11 years old hearing that shit. Like, man, nigga Wayne ain't thinking about your almond head ass. You feel me? Naked almond face ass nigga. So, and then it took like what 7, 8 years later, and I said Biscuit Buster. I was listening to Cassidy. Before then, I was thinking like, damn, Biscuit Buster. That's Philly slang. You don't hear New Orleans niggas saying, yeah, I got the biscuit on me right now. Niggas don't talk like that. I was like, okay. So he said that in Birdman Jr., Lil Wayne. They said Biscuit Buster. Birdman Jr. So I was like, damn. Nigga using Philly slang and he say ball. You know what I'm saying? And listening to Meek Mill at the time, be like, damn, young boy. New Orleans niggas don't say bull. So I was like, okay. Now Gilly I'm starting to see it. Then the chain, that's undeniable. Because he was wearing the fucking chain in the fucking video. And that's Gilly chain. So I was like, oh, that's 3. Them 3 right there. So that was right there like, okay, that's confirmation. So with Nicki, and really it's a bunch of other Lil Wayne things too, to where that affected his legacy. I'm talking about strictly rap, you feel me? And how critiquing the lyricism and all of that. So with Nicki, you seen her career change after Seether. So that was something that could have been avoided if she made the right moves. She didn't make the right moves. And that's why all of this shit is going on, to where she's been constantly trying to be replaced. There was always a replacement in the background, waiting on to replace her, from Iggy Azalea to Remy Ma to Cardi B to shit. Man, so many motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They had Daniel Berjoli in the cut. They had Cuban Doll in the cut. If y'all remember my old videos where they call Cuban Doll is a mix between Aaliyah and Chief Keef. That was an article that they put up. You feel me? So they was prepping her just as a plan C for trying to replace Nicki Minaj. So Cardi B is in full, you know what I'm saying, full throttle right now. Shit, they got Dream Doll, they got Black China. I can't forget about Black China being a replacement as well, because they assigned her to a musical deal. So this was all going on around Nicki. So she handled that Seether shit. That legacy is there, bro. Like, and then it's a decline of people, of her being so sensitive and under pressure. Now see Drake, his biggest beef. He handled it correctly, bro. Gave y'all a little club banger, a little temporary club banger that lasted 4-5 months of y'all making fun of Meek. You feel me? Meek didn't deliver like he was supposed to, but Drake delivered like he was supposed to. Not on no super gangster tough shit, but he handled it. Even though the simple fact that his response could have been ghostwritten any fucking ways. So to me, it's invalid. You feel me? It's not valid. It's invalid. His response is invalid because you don't even know if he wrote that fucking response. If you getting accused of ghostwriting, then nigga, there is no fucking response. If he give you facts behind the shit, there is no way for you to respond. You should not win. I don't think he won, but for the masses that perceive it this way, then I would have to say that since the masses will, agree with this shit in the long run, because you can tell that this shit will not affect them. Look at the fucking charts, bro. Look at the iTunes charts. Look at the Apple streaming charts of this year. Drake is still at #1, bro. Over Damn. He's over Kendrick. Niggas talked all that shit. He's still over Kendrick shit. Still doing more streaming numbers than him. That fucking More Life wasn't even on digital sales, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was straight streaming, but you know how I go, man. Come on now, bro. So, his legacy of how he handled the Meek Mill situation, he got a lot of niggas dissing him. Drake done had a lot of niggas dissing him, you feel me? Expose him. Drake done been exposed dozens of times in dozens of situations, but guess what? He handles it correctly. He handles that shit correctly, bro. He's real strategic. He knows when to come in the game. He knows when to fall back. I don't know what it is, but For a nigga to be a square from Canada, he got a lot of little game, I guess. In the music industry, I guess it's that juice shit, I guess. But he got a lot of game, bro. He got a lot of fucking game to be, cause he has had the longest run out of all of them, honestly. Wayne ain't had a run. I'm talking about in the mainstream. Wayne has not had a run of dominance in the mainstream like Drake has. Drake, I give him 2011 till now. Wayne was from 2008 to like 2010 or 11. Really 2007 to 2011. Not even then. No, I can't even give him 11. I really can't give him 10 because 2010 I was bumping Gucci heavy and they hopped on that song together and Gucci went hard. And it was like, damn, really? Gucci going tit for tat? Even though I know for the simple fact that Gucci can be lyrical. He got a bunch of fucking lyrical songs, but I ain't finna get on that because niggas think just because you got an accent that, oh, you got a little accent that you not lyrical. Or that you not saying that. The niggas got this bias against Southern rappers and they slang. That's just being honest. When I first came down here to Memphis, I understood, like, niggas don't understand. Like, I was like, damn, what the fuck is he talking about? They sound like a bunch of gibberish. Then you start understanding the slang, and you start to be around your cousins that talk just like that. You start to understand what they saying. And you be like, okay, now he's saying something. You understand what he's saying. It's a damn shame, but hey, it takes experience. But regardless of that, Wayne was on a decline. He was on a decline. From 2007, I believe from 2006 to 2008, nigga was on a decline. Niggas that was bumping his mixtapes. Nigga, mixtapes was better than his album. Nigga, Carter 1, Carter 2 is better than Carter 3, Carter 4. Take me up for debate, nigga. I don't give no fuck. Talked about this shit already. So, for the simple fact that the nigga progressively got worse in the mainstream. That's why his legacy is looked at the way it is. Now, mind you, this whole Young Money crew has been accused of having ghostwriters. Except Tiger. Ain't that some shit, bro? I'm talking about the ones in the mainstream that had multiple hits. I ain't even finna mention Tiger. He ain't even on this level of having a legacy. You know what I'm saying? So, but just for the simple fact that Nicki's run of dominance, you can call it dominance, was to a fault. It's invalid. It's void because Remy Ma was locked up and, the female rappers, they just didn't want no other female rappers. And to me, honestly, I think Nicki Minaj's career should have ended when she dropped Stupid Hoe. I was in high school when that shit dropped, bro. Do you know how fucking dumb I looked at the females in my class listening to that bullshit? Some of the most trashiest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. You a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. I'm like, you females is... I don't even know what the fuck to say, bro. But, it is what it is. And a bunch of other songs too. Super pop. Super pop. You know what I'm saying? They gotta keep that over-sexualized black woman in the media's eye. They got to. They got to make black women look a certain way. Because it's a chess game. If you keep them down, if you don't let them understand their intelligent power, of the power that's inside of them, then you keep winning. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, what I mentioned with Drake too, he understands the art of war. He fell back from Meek. He mentions him every now and then, but he don't just straight up go in. He ain't never said Meek name. He ain't never said his name in a diss. He kept it covert while Meek was high on pills, like he had said he was on Percocets when he went at Drake. Right before he got locked up, if y'all seen the interview. Meek had said he was high on Percocets when he tweeted that shit about Drake. All in your emotions. Drake, handled that shit strategic. Because he seen it in the long run what it was going to lead to. You know what I'm saying? You with Nicki, you over here taking up for Nicki, and she ain't even ride with you. She ain't even, you know what I'm saying? She ain't even make it clear that she was on your side. She just said she neutral. But yeah, this is who you doing this for, like, nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Meek didn't have a reason to do this. He did it for, what he thought was hip-hop, I guess, or calling out a fraud. He will go down as a legend, you feel me? But Meek will, you know what I'm saying? But for the simple fact that he put his career on the line for that. He's still rocking and rolling, you know what I'm saying? Even with him being locked up. I'm not saying his career over with. I'm just saying that Drake's career, it did take a hit with this, but overall in the mainstream as an artist, he would be looked at further down the line with all of these hits like Hotline Bling and all of the different variety of styles and shit that his ghostwriters had used, you know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing about that too. If he is considered an artist, then it doesn't matter if he uses ghostwriters. If we're talking about rap, then that's what I'm critiquing. But if we're talking about an artist and his legacy as an artist, then ghostwriters don't even fucking matter because it takes execution with those ghostwriters. The cadence, the delivery, the vocals, all of that matters. So for him to execute it and keep making hits as well, then that's, you know what I'm saying, that has to be taken into account. Because you can have ghostwriters. You can have Michael Jackson as your fucking ghostwriter, bro. And if you can't deliver that shit with the vocals and the cadence, then it's over with. It ain't, if you, as a matter of fact, you can do all of that right. But if you ain't got the right buzz with it, if it don't affect, then nigga, what's the whole point? What's the fucking point? Look at PND. Look at Party Next Door. He over here ghostwriting work for Rihanna. He doing all this shit. Making hits. Well, yeah, he can't find one on his own of that magnitude. But Rihanna can deliver it. But he can write for Drake, and Drake can deliver it. You feel me? That's just how it is sometimes. So, yeah, man. Kind of off subject. It is what it is. So, y'all comment, whatever. I got more videos coming. I know y'all want conscious videos, but look, check this out, bro. When I do conscious videos, I'm working on getting my old videos back, too. Shout out to my bro from Sweden. Shout out to you, bro. But I'm finna get my videos back. So, my old videos from College Kid. So, all you niggas that keep coming in the comment section, talk about the melanin, talk about the history of... I'm not finna do that, bro. I'm not finna stress myself trying to do research on shit I already done. Really, I can sit on here and speak it, but I'd rather for y'all to see it yourselves because niggas gonna be like, oh, where's your proof? Oh, where's your proof? Y'all know how these dumb fucks get in the comment section. Niggas come in my videos, bro, on a video I just did, like, 2 days ago. On a video I dropped 1 day ago. Be in the comment section, why didn't you talk about this, you hypocrite? Nigga, go back and listen to the other video. I talked about that shit. I don't even respond to motherfuckers no more, man. I only respond to certain motherfuckers, man. Dead ass. Like, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be asking questions and shit, bro. It's a high chance I won't even respond to you, my nigga. Like, you niggas crazy, man. Niggas really crazy because niggas always come here with that dumbass shit. How the hell you want me to do some shit? Like, do all of that research over again, bro? It's not that I need to do the research. I don't need to do it. But I need to show y'all. That's the whole point. Because niggas wouldn't believe it if I don't do the research. If I don't have, sometimes like for that You've Been Lied To video. Not You've Been Lied To, Why Are People So Dumb video. Where I talked about Pangea and all, you know, the African civilizations and really, you know, the West African and them being in Mexico or in Southern America before all of that bullshit that they be perpetuating. See, the West African type, the fact that it's called West African type is some bullshit. Because who says that they weren't indigenous to that place already in Southern America? Come on now, man. Come on now, man. Put 2 and 2 together. Quit calling it West African, bro. Just call it what the fuck it is. They were already there. Oh, we found skeletal remains in ancient Mesopotamia. Oh, we found a West African type. No fucking West African type. They were indigenous to there. If you found them all the way back then. If those were Europeans, y'all would call them, nigga, y'all would call them, man, look, man, do that shit, bro. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with my intelligence. I don't even speak on this conscious shit no more. Shouldn't even be in this video. You know what I'm saying? But hey. It is what it is, man. So with that being said, man, I'm gone. Peace. Comment, whatever.